Hey guys, we are wrapping up here for opening night Scary Farm 2016. The Green Witch just got on the loudspeaker there and let us know that she'll be back, but things are closed up for tonight. So thought something different we'd do this year because we got really good feedback on the update series and people seem to enjoy that series. So I think I'm going to do a little bit more commentary from time to time on things as we experience them, as things change in the parks, as updates in terms of the events. So as we're making our way out of Ghost Town here, a few thoughts. So we had a great time, and we'll go into much more detail about it all on the podcast, and we've been podcasting throughout the night, and that's worked pretty well this time. But this event is like overwhelming. It's always been the one when we cover that kind of gives me the most anxiety in terms of, are we going to be able to get everything? And this year it quickly became obvious that it just wasn't even going to be possible to get everything. Between the skeleton keys, the 4 skeleton keys, we did the Fear VR 5150 last night, so we knew we weren't going to worry about that. But I mean, that would have been a whole nother thing if we hadn't done it last night. So you've got the 4 skeleton keys, then you've got Infected, new, Dead of Winter, new, Red Barn, new, and then Shadowlands, new, plus the Hollows, new Scare Zone. So even when we put Trick or Treat, Tooth Fairy, Voodoo, and Paranormal and Gunslingers on the back seat, we still were struggling to keep up with the things because there's just so much content. You add into that Elvira and the Hanging. So in the end, we did the 2 shows, Elvira and the Hanging. We did the new stuff minus 3 of the skeleton keys. We did not get to Prey, Slasher, or Zozo as much as we wanted to. Just there wasn't the time. We weren't able to get to them. So it's a very good problem to have. It's awesome. I mean, my thought in kind of concluding the night, which is really kind of crazy, is that it's like it's a 2-night event now, which is kind of unheard of in at least Southern California haunts. I mean, you go one night, you're strategic about it, or you use front of line. I mean, we had front of the line tonight, and we still couldn't come close to finishing everything. So we didn't get to those 3 skeleton keys. We also did not get to Gunslinger. And we spent pretty much no time just relaxing in scare zones like we like to do, just taking time. I mean, we took real quick mini breaks here and there to podcast, but I mean, we mostly podcasted even while we were walking. It was very rare that we took any time. So I mean, it was a major league night. We were here at Rope Drop, and we worked throughout the entire night, and it's well after 1 o'clock now. You can see everybody making their way out, and the monsters are all gone and on their way to take their costumes off. So, kudos to Knott for putting together a really big league event where it's like you need a second day to come and enjoy everything. So we'll have to strategize for the people that we bring out here this year that are going to only have the one night to really prioritize. But again, it's a good problem to have. I mean, in the end, you've got really double the offerings here that you have at something like a Halloween Horror Nights, and so it just spreads things out a lot more. Also, they're utilizing the entire park, plus all the rides are open, so it already has always been a really good value, but this year kind of is a next level value. So a lot to process in terms of strategizing. I feel good about the visual guide we have up, so if you are coming out, you can follow along with that. I think that worked pretty well. In fact, it might work better than we thought in terms of Paranormal Inc. not being quite as bad at close as we had thought it might be. So definitely the crowds are spread out, and Shadowlands is amazing. Huge hit. Really enjoyed it. Infected is back to, in terms of our liking it, what it was in the first year, something that really grabbed us and immediately wanted to do again. Red Barn is an instant classic, and all of these things are not just kind of our opinions, but really everyone we talked to tonight seemed to feel the same way about these. So really good signs all the way around there. The Hollows was, I don't want to say it was a letdown. There's just less actors and less fog and less sliding. So just a little bit less of everything. It feels like it needs another 5 to 10 actors over there and a couple more fog machines to really maximize the experience. So we'll see if that develops. But I really do like the theming of it, like the location. And I like that it's a place that you can kind of hang out. It's right there now. Ghost Town is a place we can go and just kind of sit off to the side and take it all in. So All right, so I think this is a good point to wrap up. We'll be back with lots more Halloween content in the days and weeks to come, including much more from Scary Farm. So until next time, we'll see you online somewhere.